So you're fapping off to corn instead of getting a girlfriend, and you can't understand why the girls do not find you attractive. Now, I had quite a different experience than most of you may have had in terms of my, let's call it, dating life. As in, I never dated anyone my whole life, or you could say I dated the same person my whole life. So basically, when I was in school, I pretty much met my wife. Okay, so that just kind of happened. And so 10 years later, we are together still. We've been married for like 6 years now since the recording of this video. And so I do not have that same experience that many of you may have in the dating markets, going to clubs, going to bars, picking up women, all that kind of stuff. So I'm definitely not going to try and give you advice about that. And there are much better people that have experience in that field. But what I can tell you is that I was able to find a girl and keep her since high school. So clearly I've done something right. And so here are some of the things that you definitely need to learn to become as attractive as possible. And so the first thing is, well, I might not look like it now, but when I was younger, I definitely looked a lot more attractive. I was active, I had a good physique, I was competitive. And so unfortunately that faded away over many years, and now I'm starting to reclaim that frame, that masculine frame that I lost over the years. And so you need to be physically fit, right? You need to be in a good position. You need to actually look attractive, right? So, of course, there's a lot of things you can do with your personality and things like that. But when it comes down to it, the first most important thing, you need to actually look attractive. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Because unfortunately, in this world, we are judged on our appearance. That is your first impression. Before you get to speak, before you get to do anything, someone can see what you look like. Okay? And so, looking physically good, you don't necessarily need to be the fittest, ripped 8-pack kind of guy, but just be lean enough, be kind of like active. I really think that the active and competitiveness of someone really makes a big impact for women when they're busy checking, to see who they want to be with, right? So get into the gym, do some kind of sport, and be active, be competitive. Get out of your house. I know many of you are sitting at home like me, playing video games all day, and that is something that we need to work on. Get out of that, stop playing video games, and go to the gym. Now, there's kind of like going to the gym and being fit and competitive have got some added benefits to help with your attractiveness. Firstly, someone who can commit to the gym is someone that can commit to something, right? So your girl will find that you are someone who is able to commit and to see through hard times. Because going to the gym is not easy, and people know that. So when they see that you are someone that takes your health and your body and your fitness seriously, then they can take you more seriously because they know that you are disciplined and that you have a good commitment and willpower. Of course, the other benefit is that when you look better, you feel better, and that helps you to be more confident. Which goes into the next step, is to be more confident, right? Women love confidence. So if you can be confident but not cocky, right? You don't want to be an arrogant ass, but you need to just be confident in your ability. Be a confident person. Walk proud, chin up, chest out, shoulders back, Be a confident person. Control the room. Command respect when you enter a room, when you hold the door open, right? And to do that, you need to be physically fit. It helps a lot to improve your it helps a lot to improve your confidence, right? Okay. And so so the next thing is that it really helps to be truthful. Now, depending on what your goal is for with women, right? Spinning plates or being in a committed relationship, that's up to you. But being truthful to who you are and to the people who you're dealing with, that really means a lot. So if you are someone who wants to have multiple girlfriends, that wants to spin plates, right? It helps a lot to be open with these people, not to lie. Now, that doesn't mean you need to now necessarily go and tell every single person you meet with, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But especially if you do get caught, tell the truth. Don't lie, don't run away like a coward. Okay? Lying is being a coward. A coward is not confident, a coward is not courageous. So whatever you want to do, be truthful. And now, especially if you want a long-term committed relationship, be truthful with that partner. Do not lie to them. That doesn't mean you need to go and tell them every single thing that you're doing or what's happening. But if you're asked something, tell the truth. There's no need to lie. Lies spin out of control, and eventually you get caught and everybody burns. So be courageous, tell the truth. Stand up for your values, which is the next thing. Have strong values and moral codes. Now, these things are kind of like social skills, right? So you have to have values, be able to defend your values. This ties again into being confident. Okay? And so just a quick rundown of a few extra tips. I know this thing only says 4, but I mean, we know that there are many things we need to do to be more attractive. So quickly, listening, actually listening to people. Women love to talk. So you being the stoic, you don't need to talk a lot, but you need to listen actively and understand what they're saying. Have empathy, emotional intelligence, which goes back to stoicism. Do not react emotionally to whatever the woman says, right? Be stoic, listen with intent, reply logically or whatever the situation calls. Have positive body language. So again, shoulders back, chin up, smile. Okay. So guys, if you found any value, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll check you in the next one.